Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Psych Investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Psych Investigator. Hi, guys. So I'm a little early today on time. Huh? Incredible. So, wow, what a day. Oh, wow, guys. What a, don't know what to say. Okay, if you haven't, so it's important that if you haven't, how do you call it? If you haven't looked at the news, okay. Let's see. 1 second. Let's see. Okay. If you haven't looked at the news, you should. Okay, because forget about the Roger Stone situation, okay? Oh, hello, Zayd, Alar, Mora, Audrey. So, okay, so it's been alarming, okay? If you just, it's at this piece of news in the New York Times, okay? Just, I posted a link, so if, on the Patreon, it came out right after I had posted the thing, so I didn't want to send it again, okay? Hello, Samu, okay? Like but it's serious, okay? It's serious, the news about the stuff that happened. So of course it was not enough that it was the Roger Stone. I had, we had a feeling there was going to be bigger, there's bigger things. And of course, so the big news is not Roger Stone, it's that the New York Times reporting that you know how there was a new person that was appointed to the job of the NI who was clearly unqualified. So as it turns out, the reason why he got this job is because the person who had the job up until now, on February 13th, went to the House, did a classified meeting, and said that Russia is currently interfering in the elections. And as I was watching Ari's show, and it's people said, or I don't think I read the whole article, to be honest, that it has something to do with the Democratic primary. So the Russia is already in, guys, and this is, I'm inclined to think that, remember how it, like, as it was happening, the hacking in the Iowa situation, how it crashed, do you remember? I don't think it was just because the app was bad. It's because there's already stuff happening, so that's what it said, that this briefing, it was a classified briefing. In other words, they're not just saying it, there's evidence, right? So they gave this classified briefing to the House Intelligence Committee, or the House, or I don't know exactly if it was a full House or just the Intel Committee. And then Trump, no, that's not just the news. The news, not only that the Russia is current, but that Trump, when he found out that he gave this information to the House and to Adam Schiff, he got mad because he said apparently that, oh, the Democrats are now going to weaponize it. You can't, in other words, he's upset not because, oh my God, look at all this stuff that's happening. No, it's because Russia is interfering in the elections. Russia is interfering specifically in the Democratic primaries. And so what's happening? What are they doing? Why is he upset about it? He's not upset about it. He's upset about the fact that people found out. That's what he's upset about. People found out. What the hell? So then he fires the guy. Like, let's just, like, because guys, just thinking about it, like, he fires the guy who was doing his job, which is his job is to report to lawmakers what's going on, right? So he fires the guy, right? That's right, he fires the guy. So 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 that's, and then I was on Twitter, guys, just, I don't know, a few like 10 minutes ago or something, and I saw already that there's more people who have left in the NI, okay, like in that area. So everybody, several people below the guy or working with the guy, that the McGuire person left, okay. So because he's leaving for that reason. So in other words, guys, I don't know what to say. I mean, what else do we need? Okay. So Trump is upset because, not because, oh wow, imagine like a normal place, be like, wow, thank God there was so, if it was like a normal president, be like, guys, I'm so, now there would be like an announcement to the nation. Oh look, these countries are invading. And then I made the mistake. I always get angry when I make this mistake, which is to watch the show. What is that show? The guy who has a bank, what I'm talking about, the 5 o'clock guy, 5 o'clock news, M something daily, okay, MTP daily, I think. Meet the press, that's right. So that guy, there was this woman there, and I'm like, I don't understand these people. She's like, well, so it's normal that foreign countries want to, it's normal that foreign countries, they want to, try to, like, every foreign country has a choice. Like they have their candidates. Okay, so it's normal. And those people trying to normalize the situation, those people trying to make sound like this is normal. Hello, Doreen. Hello, Jade. Hell yeah, check that. Yeah. This one's just like, oh no, but it could be Russia, it could be this, it could no. And it's like the same bullshit. No, it's none of these countries. It was Russia. That's what the guy said. That's what we all know. And it's like, give me a motherfucking oh sorry. Cynthia started it's starting well here. My mouth is already dirty, dirty. It's already like I'm already cussing. It's good. So peace for me. Peace. So like so oh my god. So can you believe the guy? So yeah, so can you believe it? This is the situation, and there's these people there on this show, like, well, but we don't know. I mean, well, and so what? Countries are interested. Countries are interested in influencing our elections. It's normal. No, no, it's not normal to hack. Okay, it's not normal. No, it's not. It's not normal. No, it's not. Okay, and no, guys, it's not because that we kind of know that it's already happening. But the fact that Trump got this information, he knows it's happening. He's upset that people found out. Like, so guys, I don't know. I know, and one of you, let's see, let me actually read here. Um, Lori had excellent. She had. I'm just gonna go into this quickly. She said, "I'm dying to know what's going to happen now that we know DNI was fired for telling the truth about Russia to the Intelligence Committee. Can Schiff do something else now? Will the fire guy talk? Will other people start leaking or resigning from the intelligence community because of the firing? It's all really happening." So guys, I feel like I don't need to say, I my suggestion for us here is that we start because just to be I'm like having my hissy fit or whatever is not gonna help. You know what I mean? So I need to just get started, okay, if you don't mind, right? And is it okay, guys? Is it okay if I put the Roger Stone story to second level because I am so alarmed by the situation? Okay, I mean it's not. It's almost like yeah, what were we expecting? But at the same time, it's like if the guy he has to go today. Every day I feel like we say this, but it's like, what else do we need to like? What else? Okay, so let's look at the situation. Like I've said before, you could argue that like, okay, first the Ukraine situation. Clearly, he was trying to benefit Russia, right? Because that's the one country that's interested in the whole situation. Got it. But now Russia is directly attacking our election. And I think it was somebody in one of those shows said something like, wait, but you know how the Republicans were always like, and there was even trolls in this group who were like, well, but don't you think it's a little strange that Obama did nothing about it? Obama knew about it. He didn't stop it, huh? Obama didn't stop it, huh? And it's like, well, now here's Trump. Not only does he know about it, he doesn't want, and remember the story with Obama was that with the turtle, didn't want to do anything about it, right? Turtle was like, no, let's not talk about it. So now Trump, comes out that as it's happening right now, and he doesn't say anything. Not only does he not say anything, but he fires the guy who dared to tell this information to the House. Okay, which was his job to do. That's exactly. So you know what I mean. So what else? Okay, I don't know what else to say. I'm just angry right now, and so I'm just like, I don't know what to. I just like this. He has to be removed this weekend. I don't understand. Like he cannot. He is. This is literally like he's taking the side of Russia. Like literally, forget about if. I just can't even. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to protect Russia from American law enforcement. That's literally what he's doing. Okay, that is literally what he's doing. So, and then he's appointed this guy who's like another like psychopath. Okay, so, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, guys, so I don't even know. Okay, so if you don't mind, is it okay if I start with that? You know what I'm saying? With the thing, is it okay if I start with that? Because seriously, it's like, oh my God. I'm just want to say, okay, so I didn't, do you want telephone number? Do you want telephone number? Okay, do you want telephone number? I don't know. If you want to call, I'm going to get started right away because I feel like it's very urgent, okay? Do you mind if I just start with this, okay? Because and then we'll look at Roger Stone. But this to me, because it's going right now, you know, it's going on right now. So okay, so I'm gonna get started. I like to ask for protection Very far away, coming on top of my head, As I breathe in, I feel my lungs. As I breathe out, I step into. I have to laugh because otherwise it's too depressing. I feel protected. I step into it. I feel connected. I'd like to ask that information come only from the higher sources. That it create the good, and only the good, the good for the good people, the good for the good people, the good for the good people. So yeah, so that's what he wants to do to us, cover our eyes from the truth that's in front of us. Okay. So okay. So anyway, so so that's the story. Okay, so now I just like to over. Okay, so what? Okay, guys, I don't. Okay, let me just go back to her because thank God she has questions. Laura has because I don't know. I just like. Okay, I'm dying to know. Okay, let's start with her question here. I am dying to Laura. Laura asks, I am dying to know what is going to happen now that we know DNI was fired for telling the truth about Russia to the Intelligence Committee. Okay, so she's dying to know what is going to happen. Yeah, what is going to happen? Okay, what is going to happen now that DNI was fired? Okay, let's start with simple. Don't get overwhelmed, girl. Don't get overwhelmed. Okay, don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, okay. So what's going to happen? Okay, so it's weird because the first image I got, I don't think I even understand, like, is that I see this image of Trump, but he's inside an egg. And it's like he's inside an egg. He's in the egg yolk. He's, like his. I love having soft eggs in morning, but you have the little egg, and then he's like he lives inside the egg, but he lives in the yolk. So it's strange. And then there's a giant foot that steps on the egg and crushes him. So in other words, I mean, I don't know if the symbol here is that he is, is that he is a, in a sense, like the egg, the dirty egg, the rotten egg, okay, and that the big foot is the full force of the American government, but that's too broad, okay. But so I guess the question, let's see here, let's see. So let's see here, okay, one of the questions, okay, so where is it? Oh, oh, okay, so oh. Okay, so anyway, so just quickly here, maybe I'm gonna ask what, I don't know what's gonna, okay, I don't know, just say, what is the question about, what is next in terms of what, a Trump presidency, right? Okay, one sec. Okay. Okay, so, oh. Anyway, so here's Infomerhouse telephone. Okay, so if you, anyway, so in case I'm not addressing the question that you may have, okay? So anyway, so here is, let's say I close everything here because I don't want to make sure that it's not overwhelming the system. Okay. Okay, so. Okay. All right. Can you hear, guys? It's feel like it's frozen or something. I don't know. I hope it's not frozen, but anyway, so here we are. Okay. You know, guys, I didn't see the comments. It's weird. And only now do I see comments. It's kind of strange. Okay, so let's see. Oh my God, I wasn't seeing. It's so weird. Now I see it. Okay. Oh my God. It's so, I'm so sorry because, you know, unfortunately, guys, I just saw your comments now. For some reason, it froze. And just now. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So I just, okay, so that's this thing. Now, let's see here. What's going to happen to the Trump presidency? That's the question. And then the question that comes, and unless the spirits help me, guide me to ask the most important questions, okay? So what comes next for the Trump presidency now that this information is revealed? Yeah, it shows like it's like they're in a tiny. Remember, guys, remember the image? Interesting, that I had a vision before that they were like in a dollhouse. The same way, it's like the dollhouse has been ripped, and we could see the stuff that's going on inside, and we're observing it. And then there's a big hand that grabs them. But okay, but concretely, yeah, no, guys, I see. Okay, so you know what? Let's see. Because I see at the same time, I see that there's like people organizing like in the military. I really do. Okay, it's like it's just, you know, I don't, guys, I don't know what needs to be done. It's like I agree with you, Cynthia. Like, can somebody just say, look, we're calling on the intelligence agencies, the military, to take this guy out. Like, this is very serious. What the hell? Why are people so afraid? I'm sorry, like, take the motherfucker, because I see these people in military uniform, they're taking positions or whatever. This is like, what else do we need? The guy's out there defending Russia. He's covering for Russia. You know, it's a cover up. Okay, so what the hell? It's far. Okay, so okay, so let's see here the cards. Okay, let's see cards here. Okay, because okay, so let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so okay, so defeat. Interesting. Now, quietly, okay, behind the scenes, the devil, you know, the words, is defeated. I hope it's true. Okay, but let's see more concrete information, okay? The lady could be the man. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Money deal. Okay, the lady money. There's information of the money about the deal. That's right. Okay. Exposure of the theft. Interesting. This is contempt. Okay. Of course, that's his whole attitude. And this is something very unpleasant. Okay. So, like, look, loyal. This is okay. Treason. Like, what else is this? Okay. This is a mistake, treason. They're also thinking of strategies of what to do, and this guy's sick. So I feel, guys, essentially what this suggests is that, and this is I see, like, is that they are probably see behind the scenes there are plans to defeat the devil. Which, okay, let's get real, guys. This card stands in for Trump. Okay, look at him. Looks just like him. Let's get real. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, let's like, okay, so they're getting, I think this is happening, okay, but at the same time that I think the strategies here are to reveal the money, where his money comes from, okay, and then they're considering the strategy of removing him because he's crazy, which, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, there are things going on. You see what I'm saying? So they're negotiating whether he should be removed for sickness. Because, guys, the guy cannot be. This is not possible. Okay, this is not possible because really, they're saying they're in other words, what this suggests is that the movement is to expose. Because, guys, the financial part of this, because we can't wait. I'm sorry, March 31st. It's a long time. It's a long time. The guy's crazy. We're gonna wait another month, and God know, guys, you know, it's not okay. So and I see Nancy thinking you know, the sad thing, guys, is they have the information. You know what is so wrong? If why don't they just put it out there and get the information out, and they decided later? Who cares? The guy is like, I'm just like, okay, I can't, guys. I get too angry. Okay, I can't. I get too angry. I'm just like, I cannot. Just get the paper. Say, here it is. What are they gonna do? Just get it out. Like, what the hell? Is that hard? No, it's not hard. It's like, I'm sorry, you know what? Like, this is the thing. We're not living in normal times. You have to do things that are maybe a little bit weird sometimes, but just do it. Okay? I'm sorry. Like, they have to do it. Show it tomorrow. Like, are you going, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. Like, sorry guys to be yelling at you. Okay, it's not you, you know, but it's like, so that's, anyway, so the plan is here quietly. They're defeating the devil. And they defeat the devil by showing the financial interconnections between all of them. Okay? That's what it shows, that there's content, you know, that now here, just say this card's here. Okay, look, this is right, we don't know, we don't need, like, the stuff is, because you know what it is, it's all out in the open. Okay, and this is the guy's contemptuous, and this is very upsetting. Okay, obviously this news, so this is like, I think their strategy, whoever that is, we don't know yet. Okay, we're going to talk about it, keep talking until we find out, but you know, that's what they're considering. They're like pushing for this. Now, you know, this is what I don't get. Why are they waiting? Why are they not doing something? Okay. Okay. But you can't, guys, you know, you can't stop it. Don't quit. Okay. Don't quit, because, you know, this is not, I'm just, don't be done. You know, just gotta keep on living. Okay. But this is, okay. This is not, just get your ass up there and bring the thing out of the bag. Okay. Never show your right, exactly. You can't. Okay, so now Donna asked a perfect question. Why are they not do something now? I'm talking. Jeff is, you know, she had mentioned. She said, just seems everything spills into our whole existence. I'm just no. You have to keep going, but really, like, okay, why are they not? Why are they not doing something now? Wow, you know what it's showing, guys? This is crazy. I see an image of a sniper, of a guy with a military, like an army uniform, or like, you know, like almost like camouflage. He's like, the snipers have to be in place. Okay, like it's like an angle, you know, guys, remember like when in the 60s you had those people on top of buildings that they would, like, you know, like when the president, you know what I mean, that, like, stuff like that. Like, so so they have the snipers have to be in place. And guys, I don't think this is a figure. I don't think they're going to kill anybody, but I think they mean it, that the snipers have to be in place. You know what I mean? They are saying the snipers have to be in place because there has to be some sort of military operation. This is, guys, you know, God, you know, I thought I was exaggerating, but you know what I mean? Don't you think? Yeah. Oh my God. Has to be right. Yeah, exactly. So it's, guys, you know, think about it. It's, in other words, it's saying it's a delicate operation. It's true. It's true. You can't just, guys, because imagine if the military was just like us, like, hey, whatever, dudes, whatever, you know, whatever, who cares? Like, just, you know, there has to be organized. That's why, because they're, guys, remember how I saw this before? They have to locate where they all are right now. Okay. So it's like, it's a military kind of operation. They have to get the heads of the thing. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So, well, now that I saw this, okay, what is going on? Okay, I saw that. Okay, they're getting ready. They're putting the quote unquote the snipers in place. So let me just ask then directly: is the military, or, you know, intel, or whoever is going to do something? Are they going to do something? Are they the ones that are going? You know, because I've seen this before. But is this true? Are they going to do something? Because what else do we need? You know, Cheryl, don't worry about it, because you know what it is. It's, I just started. Okay, relatively. There's not, like, it's not that. It's not that. It's just, I have several questions, but you know, we're kind of around the same subject. Okay, so basically, is the military gonna do, is the military gonna move? Okay, is the military gonna move? Because, you know, regardless of whether this is an action by the higher levels of the government, I just want to know, because, you know, it's not enough. It's not enough. These people are not gonna move. If there's the laws decide they have to go, they're not gonna go on their own. There has to be gun to their motherfucking head. Okay, seriously, like, they gotta put a gun to the, because, like, put, keep moving, trash. There's a gun on your face. Otherwise, no, do you think these people are going to move? No. Oh my God. You know, You know what I mean? Like, okay, so is the military somebody related to law enforcement or intelligence? Are they going to do something? Oh, no, little. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Dow tower falling. Huh? Uh-huh. Tower falling. Uh-huh. Yeah, time. I think time right for now. Oh my God, look. Guys, you know what this suggests? This is financial. Tower falling the worldwide. So you know what? It looks like it could be a worldwide, oh my God, worldwide operations. Child here. Money belongs to him. Devil's child here. Devil. Oh, look. Older man. That could be the child of older man also. Oh, secret. That's right. That's right. We have secret for him about him. One more here. Oh, the White House. That's right. So you see, it's like, so the finances, everything is going to fall apart, connected to the White House worldwide. There's a world element to this. Okay. It looks like. So in other words, let's go back to the question. What is the question? The question is, the military or law enforcement going to do something? So it's showing as things are falling apart, okay, for these people, and it has to do with something foreign as well, okay? Okay, so there's a visit. Hello, President, coming, yeah. Oh, look, it's not fun, not party today. No, not party for him, no. The military guys, look. Hello, who is it? Who is it? Such a motherfucking ass down traitor. Get your ass out of here. You know what we ordered? You know what we ordered for you? Tiny little handcuffs to get you out of there, you trash. Look at the guy in the middle. Guys, this is serious, okay? Serious shit. Oh my God. Look, they put it. This is interesting because it's a card of communications, or like picking up signals. Pick up signals. Informations. Pick up signals, information. Signals. That's right. Signet. Look, business upside down. So guys, information. Guys, you know what it shows also? I hope, okay, I'll have a conversation here, that this happens because what it's suggesting here is that this is the operation. They have to not only take down the government, take this guy out somehow, force him out, or have him, ask him to resign because of it. They're going to like stop his businesses. You know what I mean? That's what it suggests here, that they're going to put like a halt all his financial transactions or whatever you call it. Okay. And that it has to happen like this. That's why I think is okay, but oh my God. Okay, so, and you know what I'm getting here, guys? I don't know if I feel like I've read this before, maybe I've seen it before, that they gave a chance, this like the thing with Trump, they had a chance to impeach him. They didn't. So now there's another option number 2, okay? So it's like, is he okay, guys, let me just ask this question, okay? Let me ask this question. Are they going to get away with this? Like, I know we don't, guys, I want us to know. I think no, but let me just ask. Is Trump going to get away with this? Like, he right now, he's just basically defending Russia. Like, is he going to get away with this? Is it over for us? We should just accept it? Is Trump going to get away with this? No. I still see this image of the big, huge foot being kicking him. Okay. He's being kicked, so kicked out. Okay. So this is it, okay? So that's what it shows. So it shows that, okay, but what else? Okay, guys, I need to go back to the question. Why are they not? It shows that, in other words, so guys, you guys are like, forget about, like, who cares about like freedom of speech? Are you kidding me? Like, this is how they're right? They are stopping all of us. Like, oh, it's freedom of speech. Are you fucking like, who guys? Seriously, this is not. This is a very serious. Okay. Do you think they ask like, what about Osama bin Laden's freedom of speech? If people are on Al Qaeda, they are immediately removed from those Twitter things. The same thing. It's just like, you know what I mean? I'm not worried. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about don't give in to their like propaganda stuff. Okay, these people want to destroy this country. Okay, seriously, who cares? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I do not care about, like, I don't care about them. Like You know, something has to be done. Something very serious. And guys, Fox News is, they're all under investigation, you know, like freedom of speech, like what? Like that's an entertainment channel, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, don't worry about it. Anyways, I would not worry about, oh my God, we have to, no, they don't need protection. They don't need protection, okay? Yeah. So, but you know, we don't, guys, you know what it is? We don't have the time right now to like enact laws to stop the worship. You know, this is for the future, but right now, this is a serious situation. We can't debate. Like, oh, let's debate. No, we don't have time to debate. Okay. So, okay, yeah. Okay. So then, guys, I see. Okay. So this is the thing. I feel like, let me just go back here. What's going on? So what's going on? I still see the military people talking. Okay. Like I said before, they are having, you know, they are having this conversation. It's a legit serious thing. Okay. And so there's a thing in plan. There's a plan in place, and they're you know what I mean? So, you know, so this is it. Okay. Yeah, guys, can I tell you? I do see, you know, to me, it reminds me of the 60s again. There's like a barricaded around the White House, and there's all these military people. Like, I don't know if it's like the National Guard, I don't know what. They like left, go left. You know what it reminds me of? What happened? What happened, you know what I mean? What happened in the, what is it called? The LA riots. Okay, not in this, in the sense of like how there was uh military activity on the streets during the LA riots. That's what it reminds me of a little bit, like curfew or something like that, you know, to make sure that they're not going to try to do some sort of like, you know, be, and it's saying this would even happen even if he resigns, because they're afraid of like all, you know what I mean, even if it's just like he decides to leave or whatever, right? So they're playing, guys. I see them looking at maps of DC, how they're going to get the guy out, you know. It's like logistics. They're thinking of logistics right now. Okay, they're thinking of logistics. Okay, it's a matter of logistics. They're like, okay, so what stage are we in? Logistics, thinking of logistics. And they're like, they're gonna, guys, this is serious. They're gonna halt the air travel. Okay, I think they could halt air travel. But I'm saying, guys, you know what it is? If you say, okay, let's stop. I know, like, I'm get too emotional. It's not good for you either, you know, because I get emotional or whatever. Well, let's think about it. Try to be cold about it. If they indeed are gonna move and get the guy out, or even if he agrees, okay, I have to resign, so he resigns. Still, there has to be a huge operation because of like all of the people that support him and the whatever, all the Russians who God knows what. So if you were to do that, there had to be a lot of planning, like a lot of planning. You know, it cannot be something that they do it like this, like, oh, bye, see you later. No. And it's like it's been, they have been working on this on and off. Okay, under the guise of something else, I think. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, because I think that it's not just because of today. I think there's a sense of urgency. Okay, yeah, that's exactly, guys, exactly similar to what happened in 9/11. Exactly. Oh, is that right? And say, I saw the halt of air and borders. That's right. Keep rights. I don't even know the borders. Like, imagine, hello, Stephen Miller trying to go to Mexico. Excuse me, sir. Oh, uh, hi. Like, imagine Stephen Miller trying to escape to Mexico. It's going to end well for him. End well for him. Mexico likes him. Yeah. So, like, so you know what I mean? Like, I think they're gonna move like this. They're gonna say, okay, you guys, you have to, you know, we have to resign. They're gonna have him resign. Okay, but then once he resigns, everybody catches, because then I see a sea, you know, they're like all the rats kind of like trapped in like this metal mesh. Like, oh, there they are. Oh, so I guess we can leave, huh? Oh, I guess we can leave, huh? Oh, 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 you did it, true, huh? Oh, it's true. Oh, 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 like, you know what I mean? So like, oh my God. Okay, so now I calm down a little, okay? But you know, Debbie's saying then they will go after Pence and the rest after Trump is. It's not exactly that. I think, you know what I think? You know what I think? I feel like they already have, I told you before, you know, related to Pence and the other ones, they have their crimes already. They just have to sign it or whatever, you know, it's already, they're not really particularly worried about it, but they have to get them, they have to be already kind of pre-indicted, whatever you call it, because you can't let them like, oh, hey, I'm gonna fly over there. Yeah, yeah, I will. Oh, like, no, you can't, those people can't leave, okay? Yeah, but exactly. Well, guys, like, let's just see, like, I don't want to like, you see what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. You can interpret, you know, of course it's, uh, I'm just looking at the situation as a global thing, okay? This is the thing. Yes, that's what I think before, like I was saying, before they move, they're not going to move and then, oh, what do we do about these other people? Like, they have to move. All of this has to be done at once. You know what I mean? Because otherwise they're like, hey, I'm going to fly over to like somewhere. If they get out of the country, they'll never leave. I mean, sorry, they'll never come back. You can't let these people escape. Okay? You know, so, but guys, you know, let's not confuse the things. Okay, let's put that, let's like focus on today, because whatever Mueller did or whatever the indictments were, we don't know. That's not the point. The point is today. The point is today, and the people who are in the government today and whatever is going on today. I don't know exactly all this, every single detail. It's a lot to think about, but that's what I mean. It's like they have to get Trump out, and once they get Trump out, it's much easier to get the other people. And Pence is not, he's not going to do anything. Okay, I'm not, don't worry about it. Okay, so, oh my god, okay, you know, okay, so let me just like, okay, calm down a little, calm down a little. Okay, so let me ask a question. Guys, I'm gonna keep asking, because if you don't mind, okay, I need to ask many questions because it's a big deal. Okay, um okay, here's the thing. Is Trump going to be removed? Is Trump going to be removed? Okay, that's just, let's just say, after, now that this, all this stuff is like, nobody needs any more evidence. Okay, is Trump going to be removed? Oh, interesting. Yeah, quid pro quo. See, this is the thing. Oh, look. Oh, oh, the cutting. Interesting. A long time. Yeah, this is like, guys, this is, they think about it. He's an anchor to the, because of the quid pro quo. People are talking, okay, to justice. This is, would be like a legal system, could be the legal system. And then here, okay, they're cutting the people that are crazy. There's people talking. Like, remember yesterday when people asked about Julian Assange, there's people currently, right? So, negative surprise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think. Oh really? What happened? Oh, trap. That's it. You're trapped, bitch. Like, exactly, remember the thing I was telling you guys, like the little trap here. Negative surprise. Oh. Important revelation. That's it. That's it, bitch. That's it. Your mouth. Oh look, letter. We have a letter for everybody. We have a letter for him. We have a letter for him. We have a letter. Yeah, we have a letter. Of course. There's hope. They're telling us there is hope. There is a letter. Letter for them. And take, this is the helper. So there's, you know, the it's other thing is this would suggest there's people around who are actually collaborating with the government. Okay, we don't know. We don't know. I find it hard to believe, but hey, that's what it's saying. Okay, now, oh my god, let's just move a little, change position. Wow. Okay, so it shows that, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, so okay. Okay, guys, now I have many questions, okay, about this. First question. What is the next, the very next thing that happens until he leaves? So, you know what I want to know? I want to see the events that happen before he leaves, because, you know, we're probably not going to see it like this. We're going to see A, B, C, or D. So if there's a you know, a kind of like a, not a list, how do you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like something like progression, a progression of events. Okay. Um, okay, that's part one. Then part two is like, I want to see a progression of events, and then I want to see who, okay, who is move. Okay, let's just ask that. Okay, who is doing the work of removing him? Okay, who's doing the, who is working to remove him? If I know this is a broad question, but it's like, as you know, I asked the same, kind of the same question many times, because Okay, so who is doing the work? I still see, guys, the people in the military, the Joint Chiefs, and like it's people. They're never in the. They're not the back. They're. I'm sorry. They're never in the front. They're the background people. Okay, we don't see them very much. So who is chaos? Chaos. Interesting. They're making a decision. This is the process of making a decision. So there's like a kind of like general unhappiness, okay, at them, and this is like chaos, and they're making this decision. Okay. Oh, the network is guilty. What else? Of aggression. So they know that this is like, I have a sense from them that like boom boom. It's like how do you say it? To them, this is, it's far beyond evidence, and they feel like we are under attack. This is a card of aggression. So in other words, it's not just that he's paid by the Russians, but there is an ongoing attack against this country right now, and he's helping the enemy. Okay, what else do we know? This is concrete. This is real. Okay, this is okay. So this is it. Oh look, there's a have people are happy, mother and child here. Okay, waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. They were waiting, and they are waiting. Okay. Oh look, the man, this man. For some reason, I always think of Jared. Oh, somebody leave absent. Somebody absent has to go. Have go. Guys, I wonder if they're gonna take Jared first. We'll take what is Jared? Jared is Guantanamo. Jared Guantanamera. 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 Whoo. My mom used to listen to this song because that's an American song. Guantanamera. Whoo. Guantanamera. Because I guess it's a region. It's part of Cuba, or used to be Cuba, or something Cuban, right? Guantanamo. Guantanamera. Whoo. That is Jared. He's dancing with the militaries. Oh my God. Oh deal. Oh deal about that. Oh my God, the messenger. So yeah, guys. So basically, I think there's a sense that they're planning, waiting, whatever it was. Okay, there's the plan. They have already the message about that explains the quid pro quo. Okay, okay. So so next. So then that's those people. Okay, they're planning. Guajira. Oh, is that right? Guajira. That's what it is. Guajira. Guantanamera. Woo. Uh-huh. Guantanamera. Guantanamera. Woo. So interesting. Very interesting. Okay, yeah, I have to dance because otherwise, it's depressing. So imagine, guys, we're gonna dance. Let's think about this. We're gonna have party when those people go trash. Okay, because we have to sometimes think of the reward. Okay, okay. So oh, seriously, Carson, seriously. Okay, now. Okay. So next, okay. So let's go back here. Audrey had she phrased it the question in the way that I was thinking. Okay. So what are the events that lead up to Trump leaving? Okay. So I'm gonna use cards for this first, guys, because I want to know. Or should I? Okay. So let's see. Okay. Let's see until he leaves. I'm gonna have to look at everything, whatever comes. Okay. So what? Okay, so starting today, what comes next? In related to this whole thing with this is the big picture. Okay, starting today, what happens next? Okay, so here. Okay, oh, they're fighting. Oh, really? What? No. A letter. I'll have a letter. I have a letter here. A letter. Oh, look, the guy with the money. That's right. Big shady meetings. Okay, so the guys, okay, so this is, I think this is a sort of behind the scenes, the meetings that they had with the oligarchs. There's some sort of infighting behind the scenes. So tell me what's happening. There's infighting behind the scenes because they're saying, guys, I hope so. They're saying information is going to be made public about Firtash. And I think there's indictments coming related to Firtash and more information. So he's trying to prevent this from happening, okay, at the same time. So, because the letter talks about the meeting he's had with a powerful person, okay? So this is it. Okay, so and I'm getting the sense that I don't want to, guys, I've said this before many times, it didn't exactly happen, you know, this indictments, but I think there's a possibility, because you know what it is, I'm getting this too, that there, what's happening, and this is not necessarily, because what is interesting, guys, about this is that in the Trump presidency, I think most presidencies, but especially his, what happens in public is very different from what happens in private. So in a way, he's an actor, right? So he's always playing an actor in front of the television, but behind the scenes is very different. So what I'm understanding here is that they are behind the scenes, their struggle is to stop this stuff about Firtash from coming out. Okay, we don't see it yet, because that's the thing. It's kind of like, what are the events? The events, let's maybe, you know what I mean? So this is what happened now, but let me just change the question then a little bit. The public events, because we don't know, you know what I mean? It's almost like, it's not necessarily like, I don't want to know necessarily everything is happening in the private world, because we won't know, and sometimes we don't know. But what I want to know is what is happening in public next. Okay, because you know what I mean, like there's so much happening, but only that comes out that we know of. Okay, so what happens in public next? An offer. Oh, I guess I pull out the same. Oh, look. Oh no, don't tell me this is what it is. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh no. Guys, okay, don't get scared, okay? Don't get scared, okay? Okay. He did say today that he was not going to pardon Roger Stone, but there's an offer here about either a snake or somebody shady connected. This is the mob, okay? There's a woman here. She's a good person. I wonder if this has something to do with, like, you know, with Nancy, okay? But let's continue. Let's continue. Okay. Oh, look, this next. Okay. Public. That's right. So there's a disappointment in the public. This is the next thing, is a huge disappointment in the public. The deal. Okay. And confidential. So you know what I feel, guys? My sense is really, you know what it is that what's gonna become public is information about Trump's deal with Russia. More information, because here, this appointment, because the public knows about the marriage, or in other words, the deal that was made confidentially, about what I think about the you know what I mean? They're slowly peeling. This is good. This is karma, balance again. Okay. Okay. Hopeless. Okay. Prison. Oh no. So I feel like in some ways this is a very good card, guys. I think this is one of the best cards for the situation that we're going through, because it's sort of like a card of restoring balance. Okay. So in other words, whoever needs to be taken down is going to be taken down. And this is the prison and hopelessness for people connected to the foreign power. Okay, now this to me seems, these cards seem pretty significant. So I almost don't feel like it's going to be, okay, so tell me now, please tell Spirit here. Okay, so just 1 second here, guys. Okay. Okay. Now, you guys, I know I keep saying this, but you know, if you want to, somebody wants to call me about these questions, because I think sometimes this is like, you know, this is a situation where, like, I feel like there's so much sometimes that is a little overwhelming. Okay, so okay, so next, let's see here. Okay, so what are, okay, so I see, okay, so now tell me, give me images of the next events that are going to happen. I see Nancy again. Remember how I said before, she has this information in her hands, talking about that there is like this information about his involvement with Russia. Okay, I think the Democrats are definitely, there's going to be a lot of, like, what is it called, press calls or something. Okay, So, okay, so what's next? So tell me, Nancy comes out. Okay, so Nancy, tell me what's happening next. So Nancy comes out with information. People go like this. So she's now talk. I see her talking about. Remember how there was a person, I guess, some sort of Russian person that was like, how do you say? Oh my God, there was like a Russian person that was that came to the U.S. because from the Putin government, they gave information. So this is maybe the offer, okay? Like the stuff that they have, she may make some of this. Not the I don't know how how is this going to be done in a way that is not compromising, but I feel like she's going to talk about it, and I think they feel like the Democrats. I think Nancy is in with the military. She knows what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Because she's high enough in the government that she has to be informed of what's going on, okay? So there she is, okay, and giving this information. It's like I said, and I said before, guys, it's gonna get much worse until he leaves. So when he leaves, that's the only time where it gets better. But until then, it's not gonna get better. He's must arm wrestling with everybody, okay? And so that's the situation. I feel like he's gonna try because you know what it is. He's Trump hates, what he really hates is to lose the, what you call it, is what it's like he hates to lose the, what is it, like the narrative. So he's like, damn it, now he's gonna try to do some other shocking thing, whether it's Iran or like some other bullshit. He's gonna be like, oh, it's them. He's like, damn, wait, what? People are still like, they're not talking about look at the coronavirus, like some other thing, okay? So okay, so next. Guys, I see the FBI. Okay, I don't know how this is going to happen. I still don't understand necessarily 100%. But my sense is the FBI visits then people, a lot of the GOP people who like, look, I'm not asking you to agree with me, but this is going to happen, okay? Like it's kind of like they're alerting them that either they have to sign something or they're indicted or something. They're being told of what's going to happen, like, but at the same time they can't have, you know what I mean? And I feel like, and then I see they lure some people into meetings, like for example, Rand Paul, whom they know, the people that have like real, legit, direct connection. Wow. So next. Oh my God, guys, I'm like, wow, I don't know what to say. Okay, so I feel, guys, it's telling me, I still see this big hand. It's a very strange image. It's keeps repeating today. This image of like a big hand, a big thing, a big tool, a big thing behind the government that is like taking him out, or making sure that things kind of run somehow, in this transition of him out. Because forget about it, guys. He's okay. So you know what I mean? I feel like the cards just said that essentially that there's going to be a rebalancing, and that things are going to, the people that are connected to the foreign power are going to be removed. But just think about it, guys. Just ask you to think about it. If this indeed happens, imagine the logistics that go behind something like this. Insane. Okay. So okay. Now, oh, you know what I seen, guys? The DNI guy that left because he was forced out. He went to the Joint Chiefs of Staff to talk about it because he's the head of all the intelligence. So he was like, "Look, this is happening. Before I go, I need to know this, okay?" And this is kind of like, it's like I see him with a red flag. In other words, alerting the entire government that this is the Russian. The guy is a real. He's controlled not by us, okay, by them. He's choosing to help them, and he's been doing this for his whole life. Let's get real, okay? His whole life. Now, guys, I'm gonna ask a different question. Sorry, I know I say many things or whatever, but like I have a similar, as you know, approaching from different angles. So another question: what should we expect to happen next? It's like if there were chapters, tell us about what should we expect next? I see somebody pull, like a train, and then have you ever seen when the conductor pulls a brake in a train, like not a subway but a real train, is like, There's a stop, halt, stop. Take the back, guys. It's so funny. I see. It's like imagine the train stops there. Look, police comes in looking for criminal. Criminal have to get out before we go back on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Guys, do you know the date of the budget? Is there a budget vote? Do you know anything about it? I'm not following because there's so much going on. It's kind of telling me. Okay, let's see here. Okay, budget approval 2020. Okay, is that right? November. Late line of debate. Interesting. Lawmakers approved 7.6 billion budget after late night. So this was a day ago. Okay. Let's say news. No, it's not here. Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out when, because for some reason, okay. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, I have to go. Okay, so to go here to look it up. Okay, so budget. Sorry, I'm looking at also let's see if maybe you know the date somebody has said. Okay. Takes months. Yeah, so what about this thing? What is it? I don't know, guys. Okay, so what is it, this money thing? What is that? I don't know. There's something here. I think there's under the guise of meetings of like about the budget or something like that, then they take people in custody, honestly. Okay, I see like they're like, oh, let's go to a meeting about this, and it turns out it's not. So it doesn't, guys, I think this thing happens very quickly, whatever that is, okay? It has to happen quickly. I don't know, okay? So did I help you guys? I feel sometimes I'm like, it's so much information that I was like, I'm crazy. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to do the day. Okay, let me know if you're okay with this. I want to go to the day when Trump is leaving. Let's say let's say half an hour before he leaves. Okay, and then half an hour before, before let's say Rand Paul, Lindsey Graham, and Turtle, because you know what I mean. Like, I feel like what are the like because I think you know what I think they're going to be like, wait, what, like what happens just before they are taken out or they have to go or whatever, because it could be that they leave in different times. It could be that maybe some of them could even be reelected, but how do they find out about it? Okay, so let's say Trump Trump, Ivanka, Pence, Pence, and then Rand Paul, because he's very Russia guy, okay, and then Lindsey Graham and Turtle, okay. So guys, let's okay. First, let's like ask for. I like to ask again. This video says, "Tell me as truthful as possible information." So I'd like to know about the weather, and also the who is there. How do we react? What does the news say? What does he see like? Okay. So first, let's go to not Turtle, to President Trump. So it's half an hour before he has to leave the White House. Is that right? Before he's okay, should we okay, before he has to leave, right? Okay, before he has to leave. So what? Okay. Okay, so here, guys, it's interesting because you know what I see? I see that he's very disheveled. He's like his hair is like messy. He's like this. He's wearing a black dark suit as if he was still gonna, you know, he doesn't want to look like they don't want, not him. I think he's kind of out of it, but the people around him don't want him to look not like a president, quote unquote. But you know who is with him is the lawyer. What's his name? Pat Cipollone. Pat Cipollone is holding this document brief, okay? Is holding this document, like, you know, like a stuff where you put a big doc, like an important document, like a squishy leather folder thing, and it's the resignation. So he's almost crying because, you know, he's like, oh, it's gonna say, you know, save the world or whatever. But there's all these people in black. I guess they're the FBI agents, or lots of people. And then there's a lot of, then the reporters start noticing a lot of helicopters around the White House. We're trying to reach the press, you know, whatever, and they don't think even they know what's happening. I think the president leaves from behind. I don't know if he goes in the house. He's just like kind of out of it. Like he goes, and I see, because I see his hair. Oh, that's right, guys. Doesn't he go behind the White House? Isn't there a place where he does interviews when he's getting to a helicopter? Isn't that like a place behind the White House or something lawn? Isn't there like a lawn something? Okay, there's like these several helicopters, okay, south lawn, okay. So there's, it's a relatively normal thing, okay. So then he has to go, and then he leaves, and then Cipollone tells, because the guy who's making the speech, I don't know who he is. It doesn't look familiar to me. I don't believe he is. I don't think Nancy is the one who reads the letter, okay, because by the time the letter is read, he's no longer in the White House. He just, you know, guys, it's kind of like a person is fired. You have to leave right away. He can't pick up this stuff. Okay. So he goes. And then I wonder if it's Cipollone. Okay. Oh, this is what I'm going to say, guys. Thanks for asking, because I was going to say very early spring. It's not as cold as winter, but it's crisp. It's a sunny, bright day and it's crisp. Okay. So it would be that, guys, spring is what, March 21st, right? Technically, or 22nd or something like that, right? So I find it hard to believe, you know, honestly, unfortunately, I do not think I unfortunately don't think it's February yet. Okay. It looks crisp. It still looks kind of cold. Like, you know, a beautiful day that, I don't know, it's like, is it spring? You know, we know how it feels like when it's spring. It's like, oh, you out there with your bare legs. No, it's like a beautiful day that it's still crisp. People are still have like scarves on. Men have scarves. So it's beautiful, but it's not, you know, it's not exact. It's what year? Now, like this year. That's what I mean. Look at like this year. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So so it's Chip Alone, okay. I don't know why, but it looks to me like somebody like Chip Alone reading the letter, okay. Okay, okay, so that's okay. So, oh, interesting. Barb said 2 years ago had clear, but same as this was March, very similar in detail. Yeah. So I don't know. So this is now this is the story. Somebody reading this letter that he left and he leaves. Now, guys, okay. This is the thing. I know there's going to be all these questions like, so where does he go? No, let's now stop for a second and then go to the other people, because that will fill in the blanks for us, I think. Okay. You know what I mean? If it's okay if we go to the other people as well, because okay. So now let's go to Jared. Or you know what? No, let's go to Ivanka. Let's go to Ivanka first because she's always with him. Okay. So now let's go half an hour before Ivanka leaves the White House. Half an hour before she leaves the White House. Where is she? Who is she with? She's wearing black and she has big sunglasses on. She's been crying a lot. She's been crying a lot. She signed the document because, you know, it's saying something like, you know, what is it, like a attorney, you know, when a person is crazy, the relatives, they have control over whatever is decided. You know what I'm talking about? Um anyway, so attorney something law, like she law of attorney, power of attorney or something like that. So signs it that it's okay for him to go, because, you know, guys, I do think they're going to take him to some sort of like psychiatric facility. Okay. Power of attorney. So she signs it. um oh, you know, she signs it. She signs it, and then she gets into a sedan. She leaves before he does, before Trump does. Okay. And then as soon as she signs it, they have the because she has to give, somehow she has to give an okay for him to go to the psychiatric facility somewhere. I don't know where. Okay. And she basically, which I've always seen before, she gives him away to like the authorities. Okay. And then the kids, I feel, okay, the kids are not responsible. I kind of feel for their kids, really. But they're like, Mom, what happened to grandpa? Like, or whatever, it's like, oh. And she's like, oh, where's daddy, Mom? They're like, where's daddy? Daddy went away on a vacation. She's saying Jared is not there. She's in a black car, in a black car, um, like a sedan. And there's like, it's like tinted black car. Um, and I feel like, guys, it shows in something like a movie that she is under, I don't want to say witness protection. It sounds hard to believe, but it's something like she has some sort of deal with the government. Okay, honestly. Okay. She saw there's some sort of deal with the government. Okay. So, okay, now, okay, okay, next, okay, next. So, okay, then where is Jared? Now let's go to Jared. Half an hour before he goes, where is Jared? Where is he? Where is Jared? Half an hour before he leaves the government. What's so weird? The thing with Jared is like I see him first, and you know what the images I've seen, I feel like it's somewhere inside the White House. There's a place in the White House. I don't know if it's the basement or where. Like it's not glamorous. There's just a bunch of offices there, and it's like very kind of like there's a bunch of people working there, like a normal office, okay? And he's just chatting with some people there, like doing some work, whatever, like normal. It's almost like a normal office environment, okay? And then somebody knocks. It's like, and I feel like I've seen images of this. Like there's some sort of like I don't know, maybe his own office inside the White House somewhere. It's not fancy. It's just like he's talking to people, doing this. Somebody knocks, oh, hey, Jared, you have a meeting with whatever time. So he goes into this meeting thinking it's a normal meeting. And then he's escorted out. But it's like something organized in such a manner that people don't know about it. How do I even explain it? It's complicated. Is it like inside? I feel like it's something somewhere, some room in the White, like there's something done, some sort of operation where he is escorted out. Like you have to come with us immediately to the whatever. And he goes in to like those like those black cars that like, um, I don't know what you call it. Not a Hummer. Those kind of big cars. I forgot the name. You know what I mean? Like those like sometimes like even Trump's people. They have those law enforcement has these cars like tall cars. He goes in, and then he is transported to like the FBI main SUV. This I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah. So it's kind of like an SUV exactly. Like it's very nondescript, and I think, guys, it's like then he grabs his phone. He's gonna text someone. He realizes there's no internet. It's like, yeah, it's like one of those, it's a special card that is like cuts your internet or something like that. They don't let people try. It's like intelligence services, whatever. I don't know how you call it. So he's driven somewhere, and it's telling me Quantico. Quantico is it FBI or what is it? Quantico, Virginia. What is it? Quantico? I think is FBI, right? Quantico, Virginia. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't even know do they have like do they have like FBI Quantico? Gonna Quantico. Yeah, Quantico. I don't know if the guy's gonna say this to him, but he's like he's like, hey, are you worried about the are you worried about the deep state, bro? Don't worry about it. You're in deep shit, not deep state. Something like that. You're in deep shit. Forget about the deep state. You're in deep shit. So he's like, oh, and then he but I don't think it's some sort of like dark operation, but it's like he's removed, because they know that like, there's like a you know how do you call it, there's like a line of events, okay, that happens. And I feel like, and this is, I think, what is hard here is like, can I tell you guys? Oh, interesting facility. Yeah. So what is so interesting here? I see it. This is like, I don't feel bad for them, but I see that Ivanka, she ratted him out, not ratted him out. She cut a deal with the feds. And she's like, I'm gonna stay. You go, Jared. See you later. She is not, she gives out. She knows, because I told you guys before, she's in charge. So she gives the location, the meetings. She talks to them. She's kind of collaborating towards the end to like get everybody out, okay? Get not, you know what I mean? To like, how are they gonna get Jared and stuff like that? So Jared is not in communication, okay? Is not in communication. And he thinks that that Ivanka's out there to help him. No, and I think they tell him, because to have his mind's like, don't worry about it. Here's the email, Ivanka gave your information. She betrayed you, trash. So, they, those tough interrogations. So I think it's gonna go live there for a while. Yeah. Guys, you know what it is? Oh yeah, have you watched the movie? I told you about this movie about, I think it was Aldrich Ames, okay? Okay. So anyway, Aldrich Ames, okay? So like Aldrich Ames, how do you call it? Is a guy, I think it was a guy from no, or Robert Hampton. I don't remember. Oh, I think that's right. Guys, the guy from Aldrich Ames is the one from the CIA. So I remember the movie I watched. It's the interrogation. They take him to FBI. Exactly. Exactly. So like, so you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's yeah, it's like the FBS makes sense, because that's where, because I remember, they showed, guys, on the movie I saw about the capture of Aldrich James. They put together a room of all the images of his whole life. Like, you go inside this room and they have all the images, all the pictures, all the letters. They blow it up and like quick, almost like an art installation of your life. And you sit in there. He's like, oh, like, so look, bitches. So they do something similar to Jared. I think they take him to this place. He has to live there. It's a prison, but it's not a prison where you have like cellmates or something. It's something else. It's for like, hardcore, like dangerous people or whatever, because they're like, Jared, we know you're in charge. Because they feel like, from the perspective of, I guess, the FBI over there, they say that Trump has been out of it for a while, and he's been controlling, and he controls the money flow, whatever. So 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 he's like, I need a lawyer. I need to talk to my dad, okay? I need to talk to my dad. Your dad is in custody, bitch. Your dad is in custody. He has nothing. He has about $3.50 in his bank account. We took it all. Don't worry. We need a new building. Have you noticed? Yeah. So we took your money. Yeah. I mean, it's all criminal money, so I don't know. But it's so anyway. So so okay, so next. Okay. Okay. So okay. Guys, oh my God, I don't know. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm like processing. Okay, so next is what is it? Let's go to Rand. Should I do Rand Paul, Lindsey Graham, or Toro? Um, you say let's do Lindsey Graham. Okay, so Lindsey Graham. Where let's go half an hour before Lindsey Graham leaves government. Okay, so tell me where he is. Okay, so Lindsey Graham, you know, the first thing I see about him is that he's wearing a bow tie, which I don't know if he ever wore a bow tie, but it reminds, for some reason, I see this bow tie thing. That reminds me of like Southern gentlemen and stuff like that. It's kind of hot. Okay, so at first I thought, is it because it's the middle of the summer in DC? So then I'm wondering if he went home. You know, to me, it's a little unclear. Okay, and it's a little unclear. I feel like I see this reference to him signing some document that he was alerted. He was like, he was told that he has to go. But I feel like what I see here is like, what I see here is interesting. No, because you know what I feel like? I feel like, okay, I was gonna say, okay, so he may, you know, guys, does he have, okay, does he have like, I see there's a beach. Do you know where he's from in South Carolina? Do you know exactly where he is from? Or if the place where he lives, like I know he lives in DC most of the time, but whatever his home or town or whatever his residence outside of DC is, like in terms of his state, what is the main? I feel like there's a beach and it's kind of hot and he goes there one last time, okay, and then he has to go. I feel like they give him this opportunity to be kind of dignified before he goes, okay. So okay, I don't know, it's something like this. I feel like there's a beach there and he goes home to pack and stuff like that. Do you know if there's a break, guys, is there a recess before this summer for Congress? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so just 1 second. Senate recess 2020, recess calendar 2020. Okay, so there is, okay, so US Senate calendars and schedules. Okay, I don't know, recess. Okay, oh, I don't know, guys. I'm trying to find out the date here. I don't know. Oh, interesting. Oh, guys, you know what it is? There's a schedule here. Okay, I found it. So okay, there's a state work period between 17th and 21st, and it's a once a month. So March 16th, March 20th, and then April 6th, April 17th. Okay. So like, okay. So so this is like, guys, you know, I don't think you guys should think about it as like some sort of military coup. That's not what I'm saying. I'm feeling like a situation that is so tenuous that is like he has to leave. You know, he's committing crimes. You know what I mean? Like, he's committing crimes, and like I don't, because you know when you see like, that's right, it's exactly Debbie. March 6th. So it's possible. Okay, do you know it's like if you know, let's say, let me find here then. Okay, so South Carolina home, Lindsey Graham. Okay, so let's see. Seneca, South Carolina. He has 2 houses. Blue Mountain Beach. Oh no, that's Mike Huckabee. Oh my God. Okay, so Seneca. Okay, let's see here. Seneca. It's not that hot though. Okay, so it's like it's gonna be the high is 19, I guess 19 centigrade, you know, let's see here. Because that's what I usually do, centigrades. Okay, so monthly weather, okay, AccuWeather. So yeah, so March, let's see then. Yeah, oh wow, it'll be like in the 70s. So it's not, you know, it's not exactly cold either. Okay, so it's 70s, it could be 70s, okay. So okay. So this is it. So okay, so it makes sense. So in other words, it could be during the recess, okay? Because I see what I see happening is they're telling him if you stay, you can stay, but you're not gonna have the power to vote for anything. It's like they were gonna have a substitute or something like that, okay? Because of there's something where he's forced to do this, okay? And he's like, but he's actually, I see that he has relief, okay? He feels relief. Okay, next let's go, because you know, guys, let's go to other people, okay? Okay, so what about now? Let's go Tartal. Tartal, he's eating sandwich. He's eating a grilled cheese, not a grilled cheese, like a cheese sandwich. It's like somebody knocking, and it's the FBI. Oh, interesting, no? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yes, gentlemen, what are you doing here? May I help you? Hmm. It's recess. That's it. It's recess. Oh my God. Okay, so I think he stays. Okay. Oh my God. So let's see, Mitch McConnell. Let's see his office. So I want to know because he's over. I see him eating the sandwich. I see him eating a sandwich, and he overlooks a courtyard from his window, like maybe an internal courtyard of the Senate. I don't know. It's hard to describe it, because he looks outside. He's eating the sandwich. He packed sandwich. He doesn't. Yeah, he's eating his own sandwich. Like he doesn't care. You know, he doesn't. He's very busy. Whatever. He stays in. He doesn't go to his home or whatever you call it. There he is, like, you know, eating something, like whatever, and then people knock. Okay, so here. Okay, so. Okay, Mitch McConnell office, Senate. Okay, so let's see if there's an image because I want to know what it looks like. Okay, interesting. There's no, because is there not a window? Interesting, because I see that there's some sort of, he has a place to look at. Oh, interesting. He can look out into some sort of courtyard, and he's looking at it like he's kind of like, you know, like a, okay, Mitch McConnell, his office, Senate. Okay, let's see if there's an image here. Yeah, I see, but there's some window. I don't know. Is that it? Okay. Office Senate window. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. You could see, that's right. They have these windows. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so. Oh my God. I think I found it. Is that, sorry guys, sorry, I have to find it here. I have to make sure that's what it is. Okay. That's kind of similar to what I see. Okay, so here, look. Let me show you this image. I don't know if, you know. Okay, so let me show you this link. You know, I guess it's some sort of radio. I'm not even paying attention to the radio. I pay attention to this. Okay. Okay, so here. There's the image of the place. I think it is. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so if you click on that link that I just put there on the chat thing, okay. So okay, so you see, like, the place that he's overlooking on the back behind him, there's this big window. Okay, so anyway, so there he is, and then he's told the things that are happening. It's kind of like, it's not a negotiation. He's just they're letting him know that this is happening. Okay, you know, so like, okay. Okay, next. Okay, so what time? Okay, let's say what time. It's a break. It's like one of those sessions. Okay, it's a session where, but I feel like he's eating his sandwich, but I already feel like he's defeated. Okay, I don't think it's not. Okay, is he surprised? He's not surprised necessarily. I don't. You know, guys, I feel like for some reason, I think he may, they have to tell him. There's he's not the same as the others. He has to be told some things. And then, and I think, for some reason, I see the Nancy's there with them or something like that. There's more people. I think somebody from the military. He's told either of what's, guys, but at the same time, I almost wonder if he's not even told the thing about Trump. Trump leaves so suddenly that he doesn't know. Okay, it's possible, but I feel like he's like, okay, so it's over now, huh? Yeah, it's bye. So I see him with a suitcase, has to leave, he's going to leave DC. They're all going to try to leave because it's going to be tough for them to be there. And so wow. Oh my god. Okay, so next, what about Rand Paul? Because Rand Paul, yeah, Rand Paul, he's like, he's full. They say, "Oh, come here for a meeting for something." It's no meeting. It's like him to be, he's gonna be sent, I think, also to Quantico. Okay, like whatever. He has to be interrogated, or what you call it. I don't know what you call it, but something like that. Okay. So okay, so guys, do you have? Oh my God, it's crazy. Oh my God, I can't even. I can't. I just can't even right now. So see, this was like a trance. Okay, crazy, crazy, because no, no sense. Wow. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna ask a question because this is an interesting question. Okay, this is like a devil's advocate question, but I feel like, unfortunately, quiz quixotic quagmire quiz, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. Is she or he served in the military, and she or he is upset about it. Okay. So because she or he served the country. I don't know if it's the name of the man or woman, but it's okay. But the question is, she said, I don't know why I see, because most people in group are she, but she said something like, are we gonna have a, she's like, it's so sad for me to see that we could have like a military coup. So is this a military coup? How do we define this? Okay, when we look back in history, how is this going to be described? Removal of a corrupt president. They're saying, Rosie, it's not different from Nixon. It's just that Nixon was more of a gentleman. He understood what it meant. Trump is not a gentleman, he's a criminal. So he's gonna try to, so it's kind of, it's saying here that the military is essentially playing the role of like, if a person has to go, it's like, it's sort of like the same way that, for example, the same way that if you're fired from a job, or if you've seen people be fired. I remember, guys, told you, while I was working at Citi when there was a financial crisis, there was this woman sitting next to me, okay, and then like, I really liked her so much. What was her name? I really liked her. She was older. She was like, I don't remember what she did exactly, not in the same group, but it was sit in the same place. I think Doreen, I don't remember her name, but like, I don't remember her name. It was Doris or something like that. I don't know. So she suddenly, I don't see her. I don't see her. Wait, I try to email her. She's not in the system anymore. She was escorted out. Like, can you imagine? Like, I was like, wait, what? It happened so quickly. Exactly that. So like, you know what I mean? So it's because during that time of the financial crisis, there's a lot of layoffs. Okay. So this was very common. Okay. It happened all the time. So similarly, like, this is why, some people, it's like think about it, except that, that this is okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Coup is, Donna is saying, not a coup, which is defined as a sudden, violent, illegal seizure of power from government. It's more like, we have a criminal in office. Okay, that's it. We have a criminal in office. He has to leave. So if not, the guy is destroying the country. Okay, let's get real, guys. Do you think that if Trump got what he wanted, he would seriously be like, hey, Putin, come over, man. Come over, you'll be my president with you. Come here, take over. This is my house, your house, mi casa, su casa, whatever. I don't have any doubts. Like, he's already showing that he's doing this. Okay. So next question. What about Pence? What about Pence? No, but really, what about Pence's last 30 minutes? What is Pence doing? He's the vice president. Okay, so he has a call. Come to the whatever. He comes to a meeting. Where is the meeting? Pentagon. He's like, first they schedule some sort of meeting. first they schedule some sort of meeting outside of the White House. He's in the White House and it has to meet up with some such and such, okay? Something about, I think it's like something that he doesn't, usually, or something that is a normal thing in his schedule. So he goes to this thing, and that's where is this building? I feel like it's something related to military, Pentagon, some sort of function. He thinks it's a function, but he goes in and he realizes it's not what it is, what he thinks it is. And that this is your letter to leave, and it's the same, it's similar to the thing that happened to the vice president of Nixon, for Nixon, that he was involved in this criminal activity, and that he's like, but what shocks those people, he is shocked because he's like, oh, I thought Barr, he's like, oh, I thought Barr was protecting us or something. He's thinking to himself, but he's just told. It's not like there's a conversation. How are you doing today? Da, da, da. No, it's like, this is, there's been a change. And I feel because, oh, interesting. You know what it is, guys? I feel like they do this work of like removing every single one of them at the same time. Not at the same time, but kind of like they lure vice president away. They put, they have to like have this complicated scheduling where like they make sure that within the space of an hour or several hours, they are not in the White House. None of these people are in the White House, and they have to be removed from DC because then they close DC. Okay. And I feel like that's what guys, it reminds me. And then I remember the thing that I saw before, which is that those people in the White House, they have to like come out with badges. They're like, okay, so please make sure you have your ID ready. So you have your ID ready? Do you have your ID? Please have your ID ready. Because they have to be like escorted out to buses. They have to go bus. We'll go bus together. And okay. And I think, guys, but take all of this with a grain of salt, of course, but I feel like they go to these buses and it's similar to the bus that Jared went. There's no internet for them. No internet for you, Trash. No, there is no internet. They cut the internet for the area around the White House, okay? Okay. So then they each are sent to a different place. They have to be, you know what I mean? So then I see that there's the fumigators come in. I feel like they have to empty the White House. Interesting. No, but I think the secret, yeah, I don't know. I think the Secret Service, guys, I do not see any, how do I say this? I don't see any, like, there's no revolt. It's very quick and very, very orderly. Okay. It's not like a crazy thing. There's no fights. There's no blood. There's no nothing. It's just like, okay, so go this way. It's like, imagine everybody's fired. Like a company they work for, it has gone bankrupt or something, like it's just everybody has to go. And I feel like I don't know that, guys, no, it's not shock and awe. It's not even shock and awe. Because like I said, there's no violence. Okay. There is no violence. They just are guys, if you cut the internet, okay, I think the FBI, I don't know, guys, I never forgot that Frank Figliuzzi, he said one time, he said, oh, a lot of people who work in the Secret Service are former FBI agents. He sort of made it known that there's people in the FBI who will work as in the Secret Service. So, the Secret Service doesn't work for the president. They work for the country. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. Okay. I'm sure that it's not like they're like, oh, really? No, everybody, it's a thing. Okay. So like, so that's, that's what I think. Okay. And I see, who I see also, I feel like, what's his name? Don Jr. Don Jr. is kind of like, he is in an airplane and the airplane, has to be, it turns around. Okay. He's in midair. He has to go back. Like he's not told, but he's like, oh, we had a problem in the airplane. He's like, yeah, I've been trying to call such and such my sister. She's not getting the phone. Like, he doesn't know. Okay. So, but I think the transition is very, very smooth. Okay. So, okay, next. Oh my God, guys. Okay. So I don't even know what to say. Sometimes I worry, I don't want to mislead you. I don't want you to think like, but that's my sense, okay, of how things are going to happen. So can I ask a question, guys? Okay. How much longer? Okay, so because, how much longer from where we are we going to see? How much longer? I know time is awful. Like it's very difficult to say, but how much longer are we going to see? How much longer is it going to be there for? Like, I know it's hard to say, but Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see. Okay, so let's say summer. What day is today? Today is the 20th. Interesting. So is he gonna be there March 20th? Is he gonna be there April 20th? No, no. March 20th. So 4 weeks. 4 weeks, a little bit. I feel like 3 and something. I feel it could be still more of a month. Okay, until okay. What about Nancy and Schiff? Same time period. Guys, I feel like they don't talk. Okay, this is so top secret. This is so top secret that nobody's. I think I don't know exactly. They don't even talk. Okay, they look. You know what I see them looking at each other's eyes, like with the knowledge of something, but they don't even talk. They don't talk because the thought of like somebody, they can only talk about it with certain people in the skiff in the whatever. You know what I mean? But they're not planning the details. They're not part of it. They're told of stuff, but they're not involved in the logistics necessarily. Okay, they just kind of like they let them know when it's necessary, but I don't think. Okay, so okay, so then okay, let's see here, guys, more. Okay, so then who I see. Okay, who I see. Okay, now McCain. This is interesting because I saw him earlier. He was eating it. Like the grass. Sometimes you sitting on a grass and eating, just chewing on this piece of grass or something like that. Not grass, like not pot, but just like a piece of grass. He's just chewing on it or something. He's observing from above. He's looking. He's wearing military uniform back, kind of like when he was in Vietnam. So he's like, yeah, we're removing. He's watching from above, and he's like, he sees all these people be removed, but it's not. He's like, I don't see blood. No, there's no blood. Okay, he's like, yeah. He's sort of kicking back, like eating his popcorn. I'm like, I'm just waiting and watching it, like from television over here. Okay, they're not going. They're like, so, oh my god, guys, like, wow, you know what I'm getting here. This is kind of like, I don't necessarily like her, but I don't necessarily, I don't wish her negative anything, of course, like, but his daughter, he's like, Megan is gonna have a hard time because of her husband. He's been involved with some of these characters. He's saying that the daughter married, the guy is like, he's connected to the thing that everybody says is the Russian funded, the Federalist. You know what I'm talking about? Her husband works there, or something like that. So it's like her husband, she's gonna have a hard time. He's gonna have a hard time. So okay. So so what's gonna okay, so then this is okay, guys. I don't want to scare anybody, of course, because we just should address the question. What about his gun-toting idiot followers? But the thing it's saying here that before Trump leaves, they're gonna reveal so much more information. There's gonna be so much more information that is revealed that nobody's gonna be like, oh, he cares about us or something. It's gonna be okay. I could be wrong, of course, but like I said, guys, this is the irony of this that I've seen many times is that in the end, his followers are the ones who hate them more. I don't honestly think that his followers are going to be like so upset. They're going to be upset at them, at Trump and his family for lying. They believed it, okay? So, and I do think, of course, they're going to have to cut like, Sean Hannity, because guys, these people are involved in all these investigations, okay? Oh my God, what about Barr? I didn't ask about Barr. I need to ask about him. What about Barr? What about Barr? What about Barr? Oh my God, crazy. Crazy for Americans. Oh my God. Okay, what about Barr? Where is Barr? Half an hour before he's packing. Packing. No, Joanne, it's not like that. It's not a recording of him calling. It's more. That's what I'm talking about. Like it's like once everything is exposed, it's not like, because he likes it. They don't care about it, right? Like it's more than that. It's more serious. Like I said, it's more serious. Okay. So like, okay, so what about Barr is packing? Where is it packing? Does he leave before or after? You know, guys, this is interesting. You know, I still see the same thing that I've all, you know, it's so interesting to think about Barr. It's very consistent to me. He only, you know, how I already talked about Rand Paul, Jeffy. I already talked about it. He's fooled. He's taken to Quantico. I talked about him quickly. Okay. But I was going to say, so, the thing about Barr is that he's also told he has to go kind of around the same time as Trump, because, you know, they don't, why are they not, he is not going to collaborate. They know it. They know how deep, you know, all this stuff he's done. Okay, like, out of all the people, he is one of the ones that are like the most obvious, the most overt. So it's not as if like they're going to give him the opportunity to either tell Trump or tell, because guys, think about it. You have to remember, he has his kid, his son-in-law in the White House. He has his daughter working in the Treasury. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, but please, guys, I please beg you to not stop thinking about the, those, like, whoever his base. It's like, think of the good, the bigger thing. It's like, oh, they're gonna what? Forget about it. It's a minority. A lot of it is they're overblowing how many people really care about him. Not as many as we think. Okay. So there's more. Don't worry about it. Okay. Like, what, like, they want us to be afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. Don't worry. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to wake up. It may take longer or whatever, but don't worry about the base, what the base thinks, or the ones. Yeah. Well, but then you have to deal with it. Okay. I don't know, but don't think of the negative. Don't think of like, oh, how are they going to think? If the truth is conveyed to them, and Fox News has to say, look, we made a mistake. He's guilty. He's always been guilty. They're going to believe it. Okay. It's like, yeah, we this is not true. Actually, as it turns out, he's guilty. He's done A, B, C, and D. They're going to believe it. They're going to know. Okay. So like, just, you can't like, you know what I mean? Just trust it. Okay. Because otherwise it's like, we don't, you know what I mean? It's a waste of energy, our energy, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have the energy to like deal with this. Like, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not worried about them at all. I just think they're going to be angrier than we are because they believed it the whole time. Okay. That's going to be worse for them than us. They're going to be sadder, like, not in the way that you think. They're going to be like, yes, you guys were right. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's, so, okay. So guys, oh my God, it's crazy. I feel bad because I feel like I haven't been able to, can you believe what happened today? Can you believe what happened today? I didn't even get a chance to talk about anything that it was listed other than this. And I don't have it, you know what I mean? Like, I think my energy is a little low now because I, was so crazy. But guys, I was not almost not going to do, but I have to do tomorrow because I have to cover the other topics. There's so much to talk about. Unfortunately, I don't have, you know what I mean? Don't you think? Oh my God. Crazy? No, that's crazy informations. Wow. Right. So because, guys, really, I wish I didn't even get to talk. Wow. Okay, let me just quickly, guys. Actually, you know what? Let me do this very quickly because I feel like I don't want to wait. Okay. But let's see. I'm looking here the questions. Richard Grenell is the guy who's the Trump guy who's nominated. What's gonna happen now? It's actually important to understand. Okay. Okay, it's important to understand what's going to happen to him. He is now has the job of the guy. What's going to happen next to him? This is important, okay, because the guy is shady, but he's not that stupid either. Okay, so what's going to happen to this guy? It's interesting. I see this image of a flip-flop, like a cardboard cutout. He's flip-flopping and he's just flat. He doesn't do anything. And that's it. I think he's going to have a non-job. Like, okay, so what's next for this guy who took the job, what is going to happen to him next? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, this is money. Of course, I think he does have corrupt money connection with the Russians, of course, money. And guys, this card, I have to tell you, this is a card of willpower, usually, okay, discipline, but it's also a card of military, okay? So for some reason, this is the family of the country upside down. So I feel like, oh, look, news. So news are gonna come out soon about the money that the shady money either he tried to collect or that he, you know, there's something here, some sort of relationship with shady money becomes news. Okay, connected to corruption and or hacking. So they're gonna put out this information about him. Okay. Success. Okay. What else? Oh look, instability has to go. I have go. I have go. Oh look, money losses. So he may have to quit. Okay. Oh look, the military. This is foreign military attack, but there's a suggestion, if anything, here very upsetting. Okay, that he, you know, he may have been present at these meetings. I don't know what his background is or how long he's been with Trump, but it could be, I don't know, was he in the Trump transition, something like this, some sort of financial transaction that is shady. Okay, so is he okay? So is he gonna take the DNI job? Is he gonna do it? I mean, I guess he's already there. I don't even know. Is he gonna continue? What's gonna happen while he's at this job? Oh, oh look. Again, the law is going to look at this as theft. Okay, he's not going to be able to assert himself. So it's almost like I think he's going to be stopped. Somebody leaving? Yeah, look, long-term problems has to go. He's basically blocked from doing elections. He has to go a different direction, somewhere else. Money, yeah, money here. Interesting, no? Yeah, money is discovered. This is upside down. Has to go. Yeah, they discover money connected to him. Oh, impeachment, block. He's blocked. He's blocked. So, this is bad, guys. Yeah, look. There's a connect, you know what I think? This is a protector. So I feel like he has some sort of connection to Russian money. Something like, you know, how we're seeing all these strategic drops of information. So it could be another one where they say this guy had, you know, we're going to have to see these articles. Okay. So what happens to the intelligence? Okay, what happens to are these people going to infiltrate? I feel like they are not going to be able to put the people they want to put in, or if they put the people in, they're not going to have the power that they want to have. Okay, I think the operation is going to start. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. So what? Okay. So what happens at what's happening at the DNI then at the job? I think, like I said, there's a cardboard cutout of him there, but he never, it's almost as if he never gets to start. And either he's told that the information is going to come out, that he has to resign, or that it's something like this. Okay, something like this. Because I think it's the beginning of the quote unquote the cleanup operation. Okay, so so just quickly, because like I said, maybe tomorrow. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, there's a Democrat. I don't want to look at, it's too much. Okay, to look at. I want to give it a little bit more time, maybe tomorrow. Okay. So just quick question. Warren did so well yesterday. What are the chances she could still, is she going to keep going? Could she still keep going? Wow, you know, I still see this, guys, the stuff that I've been seeing a long time ago, that everybody's going, it's like, it feels like the people that are losing, they're behind, but then there's a giant, it's almost like, you know, I see, let me see one of those cars that I had with a horse, somebody on a horse. They're all riding horses, okay? And the weakest, you think, oh, there's the weak horse or whatever. I'm just trying to find a card. And then the person, oh, here, just like this, okay? The person that we think, somebody here riding the horse, right? So somebody you think is right, is like below, the horse is weaker. It's like, oh, a little slower. But then in the front, the people that are in the front, there's a giant hole. They all fall into it. So the ones that are weaker, they go ahead, they get ahead. That's what I think. I have a feeling about it. Okay. So what I heard, you know, so that's good. So like I said, guys, I still think that, I still feel like, it's there's a lot to happen. Okay. Okay, next, quickly. Oh, that, guys, there's so many. Oh my God. Okay, just quickly. What about, just quickly? This is maybe, hopefully, this is a simple question. You're so curious about it. So why was the meeting of the judges canceled? Because I know this is the type of question I'll forget if I don't know it today. So why was this meeting with the judges canceled? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh, find it interesting. Find it very interesting. So you know what it is? It's like is that they're like I think Barr called or sent a letter or something that he promised not to intervene, or he said he's gonna this you know the thing that happened with the Roger Stone case where when push comes to shove, the guy was like, no, but we are not pushing for the thing anymore. Okay. So he said there was some sort of thing. Okay. So why was it? It's the Barr is like, no, hey, I'm not okay, I swear I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Okay. So what is it? Oh look, something about the past. What happened? What happened? Why did they cancel it? Oh, Treasury. Treasury, yeah, Treasury. Oh my god, enemy, very bad cards here. Okay. Cheating. Jesus Christ. Wow. Is that it? Doesn't sound good to me. Okay, why did they cancel it? Why did they cancel it? Okay. Answer about group. I don't know. There's this information, very important information here. Okay. The people are talking about it. Okay. So there's a lot of the group of people. Okay, that's right. So I think he reached out to them directly and he made a promise that he was like, okay, I swear I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna, he really begged for it. Okay. Um, and like I said, guys, it's funny because he's like, no, I'm gonna resign. It was bullshit, right? Is he gonna resign? I don't think he's gonna resign. Is Barr gonna resign? No. And I do not see it. I wish that he would, okay, but he's not. Is he gonna resign? Is Barr gonna resign? No. Let's see here. Oh, opportunity. Oh, yeah, I have opportunity. Look, that's it. This is like, guys, this is a card of pride and facade. So like, here's me. I am the peacock. Look at me. Look at me. Huh. Oh, like he's like he's the facade man. Okay, he's a oh look at that's Bar. Oh hello, I'm an ass kisser. I'm an opportunist. Yeah, and I am Mr. Peacock. I'm always like looking weird, so that people look at me and not the truth. So yeah, so no, I don't think so. No, no, still don't think he's gonna go anywhere. So, oh my god. So so what else, guys? Oh my god. What else? I don't know. But okay, so is he gonna? Okay, is Trump gonna? I don't think he's gonna. But is he gonna? Is he gonna pardon Roger Stone? Is Trump gonna pardon Roger Stone? Is Trump gonna pardon Roger Stone? Yes or no? Is Trump gonna pardon Roger Stone? Is he gonna pardon Roger Stone? Oh, oh, looks very good. Yeah, yeah, very good for him. Oh, lies. There's an end of him because the lie. This is like the sun's gonna shine the light upon the lies and the shady things about her. So try to move on, but cannot. Try to move on. Oh, soon. So that's right. Soon everything's gonna hit the fan for Trasho. Okay. The money. They're gonna look into the money. Oh, guys, this looks very good for him. Everybody looks coffins everywhere for everybody. You need coffin here for you. Amazon.com has a promotion. Guys, imagine I keep seeing this. Not seeing like exactly a vision, but imagine it'd be amazing if Amazon was like literally like delivered like 500 coffins as a joke. Okay, like imagine be like, oh hi, there's coffins here for Trump presidency, free from Amazon. Thank you for being a loyal customer. Oh my God, look crying. So, oh yeah, so there's a good person, interesting. So yeah, there's like some sort of informant here. So yeah, soon the stuff is gonna come out about motherfucking trash. Bitch, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I don't like your bullshit anymore. So here, one more. One, two. There's one more here, right? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So he's sick. Yeah. So no. So no. Do I think he's gonna pardon? No, I don't think so. Will the pardons stick if Trump is declared illegitimate? That's a good question. Well, it's kind of saying here though, which makes sense. The ones, if he tries to pardon people that he's close to, it's not going to work. But the ones that he has pardoned, it will. So like the guy, you know, the Democratic governor and all those people, I think, yes, it's going to work. Okay. Or like, you know, those people, I like that. But I don't think, but the co-conspirators, in other words, I don't think he ultimately is going to actually pardon anybody close to him, because he gets a co-conspirator, you know, he's a co-conspirator. Let's get real. Okay. And you know, guys, oh, the other thing I didn't even put there, did you see the thing that he put Jared in charge? Jared is in charge of the pardons. You know what Jared does, right? He collects money. So guys, can I tell you, I would not be surprised if Jared is like, "Hello, this is Sarada. I heard you want a pardon. Well, let me give you my bank account in Switzerland so you can like deposit some money. Okay? Thank you." So you know, I'm sure there's like some kind of like money thing going, you know, where like they get something out of it. It's not free. Okay? Can you pay? Can you pay for it? Okay. So either it's used as a means to quote unquote humiliate Democrats. Guys are just so yeah. So I think, you know, I'm saying, I'm just like, my very upset for the mayor. Okay, I see here there's a question. Kathleen asked an interesting question. She says, she asked something, will the Trump removal change the dynamics in the Democratic field? Guys, and then I have to go because it's, okay, in 3 minutes it's 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours now, 2 hours straight because I started on time. So, okay, so will this change the, yeah, of course. And it's saying, I don't want to say anything, huh? But that some Democrats are going to be affected by the removal of Trump because some of them have problems also, you know, with like Russian money or something like that. You know, I don't know, guys. I don't want to. Like I said, I think I'm not too. I think it's too early. It's too early to look at it. There's so much that's going to happen. Okay, I think we're living at a time of great illusion on many levels, and when the everything is uncovered, it's going to be uncovered on a big, you know, who knows. I'm actually I'm calmer now, actually, because I'm thinking that, you know, because think about it, if we remove these people, you're going to have to remove them everywhere, and that if there's people on the Democratic side, then you have to take them too. You know, it's not fair. It would not be fair, honestly, and it would not work. Think about it. If you just remove Republicans and you leave some Democrats that are, you know, that took Russian money or whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that is, like, it's not going to work because they're going to do the same work. Okay. It's not going to work unless we do it, you know, I don't care, you know what I mean? So yes, it's going to affect in a different way. First, it's going to be Trump that's going to go. And then I think, you know, because guys, the last thing, you know, this is the thing, is like, I hope the best person wins, but I really do not want a person who is connected to like anything Russian. I'm so done with this Russian interference. I know it's the GOP that did it, but seriously. Okay, so guys, tomorrow we're gonna okay, we're gonna have another one, because you know what it is, guys, there's still stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Tomorrow, because unfortunately today you cannot get to it, to like a lot of things, but you know, so tomorrow the same. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So I have to go because 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 2 hours. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Okay.